With the 6th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Trey Johnson from the University of Texas.
Trey Johnson, the 6'5" guard out of Texas, sharing this moment with his dad, Richard, his mom, Priscilla, and of course his younger siblings as well. Trey actually wore number 20 in college because his dad wore it during his collegiate playing career. And this is just an incredible, special moment for this family, a really heartfelt moment together. Trey's coach at Texas, Rodney Terry, he compared his work ethic to Kevin Durant's, one of Trey's favorite players in the NBA, and says you literally have to drag this kid out of the gym. He's someone who wants to be there all the time. He shot 40% on threes, led the SEC in scoring as a freshman. But what are your thoughts, Jay, on how his style will translate to the next level?
Well, it translates really well because he's got an elite NBA skill. He can really shoot the ball. And I think he's the best overall shooter in the draft. Knippel is the best catch-and-shoot guy. And it's not close with the percentages he shoots. But look at that suit. I didn't notice the up top he looks like a banker. Down low he's like a guitarist for AC/DC.
We won't tell everyone that you're actually wearing a short suit right now, Jay.
Long playoff has been worth the price of admission. Oh my goodness. See if the Longhorns can get to Will Howard. And first bucket in South Carolina had a tough shot and a turnover. And again, we talk about controlling the game offensively.
7 straight field goals. 6'11", 260 pounds, the freshman from Nigeria. Let's see if Johnson can get rolling here on a step back. Triple for Trey.
Their foul position right now.
Kaluma with the drive. And there's Johnson, free throw line.
Asked to take on nearly as much of the scoring load in Austin with all the other weapons that this team has, including this guy right here. That is an NBA move.
Number 7 for Hassan Diarra. Diarra has been outstanding. He's run the team and then he's defended very well. That's a heck of
Similar to the SEC starting the challenge. SEC won the first 9 games before Clemson pulled off an upset of Kentucky late last.
Shot making, 3-point shooting, fast breaks. We can sell those. Both teams trying to become better rebounding programs.
Oh, my. Johnson left wide open. That's a layup for Trey Johnson.
Get the ball. I like how they're defending this curl now.
And now they got some size, and a 6'6" knocks on it. They finished 5 in white, transferred over from Indiana State. Arthur Kaluma is out with a bothersome knee injury. Here's Trey Johnson, a super freshman. Rematch. Kevin Durant was at the first one. Here's Trey Johnson with the fadeaway. Good.
Their aggressiveness going to the basket.
Yeah, they've controlled it in that regard. Anytime Texas got the offensive rebound from Arthur Kaluma. Johnson on the baseline.
45 feet from the basket. Now on the switch, it's Nickel. Isolation. Johnson wants it. Johnson crossover. Johnson driving, hanging in.
With an offense like Alabama. Jordan Pope back into the game. He had been a starter, and they put Larry to start. I'd like to see Pope maybe have a little fire lit underneath him. Johnson. Oh, man.
Texas is in a flow. They were not in the flow offensively in the first one.
Oh, they have definitely gotten into a great rhythm in this second half. This guy's always in rhythm. How about that?
personal foul. Trey Johnson trying to drive in. Instead will nail the right elbow.
Step back three. Got it! 5 and Johnson.
I thought he was going to take that shot on that wide pin. Almost skidded to a stop. Couldn't get his feet underneath him. Now he'll take it. And hit.
A discombobulated. Longhorns will reset. They've turned it over 4 times tonight. They turn it over fewer than 10 times a game. On average, here's Julian Larry to now Trey Johnson.
Every possession must end with a cut against this help side defense.
Trey Johnson contested. First double overtime game of the SEC tournament in 11 years. Johnson over Coleman. Here's Johnson. And again, look at the defense by Diarra. Diarra is doing his job. And Johnson makes another.
Constant. I think that's taking away a little bit of his legs on our offensive end.
Johnson's got it right now. One-on-one against Starling. Pro move.
And running their offense and getting what they want. And really attacking switches.
Johnson freed himself. Been optimistic, and there's a difference.
Yeah, well said. Big year for Trey Johnson. He'll end the night.
Sean McCoy Jr., freshman, guards fellow freshman Trey Johnson. Pulls up from the elbow. He's 3 for 2.